After logging in or signing up for To Be Heard, you get to publish by hovering over the publisher icon, clicking on Create Publication. That will bring you to this screen. This screen details, the first screen details and shows you a little bit of information about the 4 steps involved in publishing. You're going to upload your work, your book, your music, whatever. Design the cover for it, review the output, and then publish it and market it. The 4 steps are detailed here for you a little bit about what you do. Tells you the different formats that are available. You can create your own cover design or create a customized one. You can review your work, and then you can publish your work. The 4 steps are controlled with these buttons here at the bottom, back and forward. Okay? And we're going to start by uploading our work, and we're going to upload a PDF file. So we click on Upload Your Work. Comes up with some information about this and about it. The copyright information is filled in. We're going to select type of work. It's going to be literature. The genre pop-up shows, and we'll pick nonfiction. Audience age range is going to be college and above. It's going to be a text document. We're going to name the book, 61 Things I Want to Tell My Grandson. Select my name or enter my name for the author. Then you want to put in a short description of the work. This is used to help you sell your work. So I'm just going to put a set of items I want my grandson to know. And that can be followed by a long description of the work. This book is for my grandson. I would typically put something longer in, more detailed, but for the illustration of this purposes, I don't think I need to do that. Then you can put in a price. It can be 0, which makes it for free, or you can put in a price, $2.99, $9.99, whatever you want. I'm going to leave it free in this case. Then we select the publication media to upload. So we click on the Upload button. We tell it we want to browse, and these are the allowable extensions. And we're going to upload a PDF because that works best when publishing literature. And so I'll go to my file, find the one I want to upload. And it comes back, and that file has been uploaded into the system. At this point I can remove it or I can replace it, but this is the one that I want, so I'm going to go ahead and go to step 2, which is design the cover. Now the design the cover application lets you obviously design your own cover. You can either use our own cover designer, or you can upload cover artwork that you already have. The uploading your own cover artwork is over here. We're going to let the system build us a cover. And so we're going to go with a portrait orientation. We're going to select a clean look with a clean back cover. We're going to change the color to a blue. And we're going to use a gradient background. I've actually changed the font color. I want to change that back. There. And so we're going to use the standard color with a white background. We are going to use gradient. If I used the simple or the split that have photos of the author, I could upload my photo here. Now, I can go on to step 3 to review my work, but I have the ability to preview the front cover before I do that, either at the front of the top or the bottom of the screen. And so when I preview it. I see that I don't have, I see the front cover, and then I see the back cover. The long description goes in here, and that's why I would typically put something more detailed. So now I know what my cover is going to look like. I'm going to review my work. Now when I click on Review My Work, you'll see in here a counter start. What the system does is it goes out and renders your book and cover. And so it's going to take the PDF file and convert it to eBook formats. If I had uploaded a Microsoft Word document, it would convert it to a PDF. And it's also going to render the front and back cover. So this takes a while. So we'll set at this point for an undetermined period of time. It depends on how many people are uploading books at the same time. But we can watch this counter to tell us, and at the appropriate time it'll tell us that it's finished and we can go to the next step. It just said ready redirecting, which tells us it's finished rendering the book and the cover. This shows us thumbnails of the front and back cover in their rendered condition. We can click on either thumbnail to preview it. Shows that we have the price set at 0. Converted the original PDF file to the following formats: original, PDF, EPUB, and MOBI. So it's created 2 versions in addition to the PDF for e-readers. If we have created our own EPUB and our own MOBI and would prefer to use those, we can always upload those in this case. We can also click on any of these to see what the output's going to look like. So if I click on the original, it opens it in a browser, and I can see the book. That looks exactly like I wanted it to look. So I have at this point, and it's really important to do so, I have at this point the ability to look at the finished output of my publication. I can review the front and back cover. I can change, either edit the text or edit the design at this point. I can look at each of these documents to make sure they're acceptable. I can individually approve them for sale or disapprove them for sale. I can upload a replacement. I also have the ability, and this will be covered in another video, to upload an HTML version of this book, which is really interesting because it allows any internet accessible device to read it. I'm going to accept what I've got here, so I'm going to go to Publish and Market. My book has been published at this point. If I click on Facebook here, this is the marketing portion of the application. If I click on Facebook, it opens up and lets me put in my email and password, which we do not store on our server. And we'll take this message right here and put it on your Facebook page. Same thing happens with Twitter. Same thing happens with MySpace. So that's how I market my book. I can also copy and paste this message, and then copy this message and then paste it into email. At this point I'm done, my book has been published. If I go back to Publisher, Media Publications, then you'll see at the top of the list the one that you just approved for sale. If you wish to mark it not approved for sale, you can do this. For instance, you put it out there and you realize it wasn't what you wanted. Then you have the ability to mark it not for sale and redo the work. If you haven't marked it for sale, you can edit the publication information here. So say you got partway through and you want to start again or continue to do some work. If it's not marked for sale, you can edit it. You can also market it, so if I haven't already marketed it, I still have the ability to go in and do so. At this point, this book will show up in the store and be available for sale.